Well, hey guys, welcome back to Detroit Garage. We're headed down to Idaho to pick up a transmission for the rig. I found a 4-speed Spicer 7041 in southern Idaho at a place called Idaho Falls, kind of southeastern Idaho. So we're headed down tomorrow morning, pick that transmission up, and then bring it back so we have an auxiliary 4-speed box. And that is going behind the ZF6. So I've talked about the ZF6 in previous videos. So that's the Silver Series block. I still have to build that, the deer housing, and the ZF6. So the plan is get that ZF6 mated to the deer housing, and I'll be picking up an adapter for that. It's off a 7.3 Power Stroke, just to get a template to work with. And with any luck, we can make ourselves an adapter for this transmission. So it'll be a 6x4. This is a 6 speeds with an overdrive. And then the Spicer 7041 is another overdrive as well. So I'll have double overdrive, and that'll work really nice with the the 488 rear ends. So I won't be gear bound. I'll be able to do, you know, like 70, 80 miles an hour, no problem. So that'll be perfect for highway speeds. We're doing this trip on a budget, and it's there and back on vegetable oil, guys. So I'll do a bit of talking about that. We've got ourselves 45 gallons of veg oil. I'm just gonna top the tank up now. So we'll have about 85 gallons, 85 gallons of fuel, of veg oil, and jerry cans in this tank. And then this tank's 25 gallons reserve. So I've got enough fuel to go there and back. It's about almost 1,300 miles. So full tanks, like I said, I've got about 105 gallons of fuel for this trip. So we'll start and stop on diesel and the rest of the time on veg oil. This tank's about 3/4 full, so we'll top it off. There. That's about as full as I want it. Okay, got all our veg oil. I hope the border guys don't say, hey, what's all this stuff in the back? Morning, guys. We've just turned off at Christina Lake to the U.S. border, so we'll be approaching that very shortly. Making good time. Been at half a kilometer. We've been on the road now for 2.5 hours, so morning. How you doing?
Good. You lower the back window. Always lower.
Yeah, sure. All right. There you go.
Whenever you pull up, have them ready to go.
Alrighty.
Where's home for you?
I live in Kelowna.
All right. And what do you do in Kelowna?
I'm a retired airline pilot.
Okay.
Yeah.
So where are you off to?
I'm off to Idaho Falls.
What's going on there for you?
I'm picking up a transmission.
All right.
Yeah.
Personal or
Yes, personal.
business?
No, personal. I do, yeah.
All right.
I buy a lot of parts online, so.
All for personal, nothing
Yes,
for
sir.
business?
Yes, sir.
So, since I haven't talked to you, I'm going to ask you,
Yes.
ever been arrested, had a pardon for any reason?
No, sir.
Ever had any problems crossing anywhere?
No, sir.
No
No.
problems, any of the border crossings?
No, sir.
right.
No.
So what's all this? Is this all diesel already?
That is biodiesel, sir.
Biodiesel, huh?
Yes, sir.
So is that why your truck had that sound to it?
Yes, sir. It's running on biodiesel.
That's all right. How long you been doing that for?
Just over 3 years now.
What do you think of it?
I like it. I make it myself. So
Yeah?
it's, yes.
See, I kind of contemplated that when I was in the oil field because I actually had access to. We're never gonna get rid of fossil fuels, but
Yeah.
to me, if you can save yourself money.
It's almost free, almost.
So where you're using cooking oil from restaurants?
Yeah, I
and stuff
collect from 3 restaurants on a weekly basis. So every Saturday, I've got a 45-gallon drum with a drum with a pump on it, and I collect 3 from 3 restaurants, and then I settle that, and then I process it and burn it.
So yeah, that's shit, man. That's awesome.
So it just smells like cooking oil when you're driving.
One of these days when you come through again and you're not on way somewhere, I'm gonna have you pop that hood and check it out. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Have a good day, sir. Yeah. Take care.
Continuous recording will now start.
Well, there you have it, guys. He likes it. Anyway, nice guy. Really liked it. So I'll keep on, put the hammer down, and I'll bring it back in a few hours. All right, we're just leaving Highway 395 for I-90. So
Keep right onto the next exit.
I think I-90 is a pretty nice highway. The last time I was on I-90 was a couple of years ago. I went down to pick up
Proceed on the current road.
a 453T. I-90 now, headed to Coeur d'Alene, and then from Coeur d'Alene down to Butte, Montana, and then I'm going to stay the night there, and then from Butte down to Idaho Falls. So, happy times. Well, making good time. We're about an hour and a half out of Butte, Montana, and that makes us 9 hours into the trip, so 10 and a half hours total. That's what I estimated. So yeah, the truck's running great, doing 70, 75 the whole way. So posted limit is 80 now, but I find if I go over 75 and go like up to 85, Jimmy drinks a lot of fuel. I mean, it's free veg oil, but I only brought so much, so he gets really thirsty after 80 miles an hour, so I tend to keep him around 70, 75. Happy singing along at 2,000 of 75 miles per hour. the time. So
You have arrived at your destination on the right. Route guidance is now finished.
alright, well this is it. Trip went well. I heard a little bit of a funny noise and I think it's a boost leak somewhere, so I'll go check that out and see if it is anything. Alright, okay, let's investigate this boost leak. I found it. Yeah, it's Memorial Day weekend, so we'll see if anything's open. I gotta get a 1/8 NPT plug for it. Alright, easy fix. Ace Hardware, just a couple blocks from here, so we'll walk down there and I'll put this little plug back in, and that's the only issue. Good morning, guys. A bit of an early morning start to this one. So we're going from Butte, Montana down to Idaho Falls. And with any luck, the parts are there. The guy assured me the transmission would be there, so I haven't paid for it yet, but anyway, we'll go get it.
Turn right. Turn right onto Dahlgren Street, then turn left onto Amherst Avenue. At the stop sign, turn left onto Amherst Avenue.
Well, it's a beautiful morning, guys. We're just now southbound on I-15, and we're about an hour out of Idaho Falls. Beautiful morning. Sun's just coming up, so now you can see something. This is it. Oh, hey guys, welcome back. It got so busy I didn't film the loading of this transmission, but it's in the trunk. So we're just headed out of Idaho Falls now to Spokane Valley, and I had a bit of a delay, bit of a communication error, and I had to hang tight for 6 hours. So it's now 20 after 3, and I've got a 7-hour drive ahead before I hit the hotel in Spokane. So I'll bring you back from time to time and look at the beautiful scenery, and then stop at a rest stop and show you the transmission. So in the end it came through, so I'm pretty happy with the whole thing. So there you have it, guys. Yeah, beautiful scenery, nice and flat. It's like the prairies in Canada, the mountains off to the west. I'm doing just about 75. It's around 85 to 90 degrees outside. Jimmy's just singing away. See if you can see the junk in the trunk. Gotten out of the prairies and now just coming up into the foothills. Beautiful scenery. I've picked up the pace a bit. We're doing 80 again, so it's cooling down. So happy times, guys. Well, guys, just had a break here. I'll do a quick walk around, but I don't think you're going to hear much because it's really windy out. There's a bit of a front moving in here, so she's a windy one, but I'll show you the load in the back. That's a big transmission. Jesus. Maybe I should have looked at it before I bought it, right? That is huge. That'll just fit between the frame rails. Anyway, we've almost exhausted all the veg oil. I got one more jug to go, and then we're out of spare veg oil. got Jimmy. It's got Jimmy maxed straight out, bucking the headwinds in these rolling hills. Anyway, too much fun. We're not getting fuel, we're getting the windows clean. That's one of the bad things with running veg oils. You never stop at gas stations to fill up. So you end up with a windshield you can't see out of. Anyway, we'll fix that in just a second. Well, that's better. Another clean window. Figure out how to get out of here. Yeah, just 3 more hours to go, something like that. Something I'm used to, so I feel kind of at home here. About an hour and 10 minutes from the hotel, so making good time. This has been a long day. I wasn't expecting a 6-hour delay picking up the transmission. Wow. Anyway, not to worry, we have it. Be back on Sked tomorrow, so. Jakes works sweet in these hills. Wow. I don't know how much I weigh, but on any 6% grade in overdrive, it'll hold the speed with the Jakes on.
You have arrived at your destination. Route guidance is now finished.
Good morning, guys. I'm just checking my fuel. Or my veg, I should say. My reserve tank here. I've got a gauge on this one, but not on this one. So I know that when this one's getting empty, it'll start drawing from this one. The level in this will go down. This is always full as long as there's veg oil in here. So I'm starting to burn into this tank now, and that's only about a 20 to 25 gallon tank. So I'm gonna add my last 5 gallons and see if I can't get home on that. Otherwise, I still got a full tank Here, this is the main tank I start and stop on. It's a mix of 40% veg oil and 60% diesel right now that it's spring. Yeah, so like I said, I try to stay under 80, but yesterday I was in a bit of a rush because I was behind sked, so I put the pedal down. Jimmy gets pretty thirsty when you run him at 80, 85. He doesn't like it. So I think it gets down to about 12 miles to the gallon or something ridiculous. He normally gets about 18 to 20, you know, doing 70, 65, 70. But geez, doing 80, 85, wow, he really burns the fuel. So this is my last jug. But I should have enough, just enough, maybe, to get back home. I'm 6 hours from home, basically, give or take a few minutes. So we'll see if we can get there with veg, all on veg. So when the 2009 F550 came out, it was hailed as a leap forward in cab designs, I guess, or frontal area, and it's been dwarfed over the years. Look how tall this new truck is. Wow, she's a sweet one. 6.6. Oh, it's a Duramax as well with the Allison. Nice. yourself caught out if you're not careful. Oh, that's nice. Jimmy's just screaming. Hopefully you can hear that. Let's see. Up against some rocks. That's 1900 RPM. Parts up in Danville, and then take you guys through the border, and that's about it. The border crossing is kind of amusing because they ask a lot of stupid questions. Anyway, we'll see. Hopefully get a good guy. It makes a big difference. Jimmy. So this is uphill for miles, miles and miles. And then it peaks out and then goes downhill. So with any luck, we can get some Jake music going. Pretty hard to hear the Jakes on this thing. I've got too many mufflers on it. You know the neighbors, right? So it's barely audible now. Oh well, keeps everybody happy. It was something when I had straight pipe. Wow, it would just ricochet off these hills, just crazy. Sounded really nice. So right now we're at 2,000 RPM at 55 miles per hour. In fourth gear. right, we got our stuff, so we're gonna go through the border now and see what they say. Get all my paperwork in order here.
Continuous recording will now start.
It all depends on who you get. There's no standard operating procedure, really. So this is the Danville outpost. I come down every month or so and buy all my truck parts, or pick up all my truck parts, I should say. Shipping is pretty much free in the US, and parts are much cheaper. So that's how I get around the Canadian border, duty and taxes and all that stuff. Sometimes these guys let you through and you don't have to pay tax, so it's a hit and miss situation. Good morning, sir.
Morning. Where do you live?
I live in Kelowna.
What are you doing over here?
I went down to Idaho Falls, buy a transmission for a truck I'm building.
Oh, okay.
You see that in the back, that big thing in the back?
Yeah, I was wondering what that
Yeah,
was.
that's a transmission, yeah.
How long have you been gone?
3 days.
What's the value of the transmission?
The value of that transmission is $1,100. And then I have some other items too. A total of $2,052, sir. So clothing for my wife, some other parts for me, and the transmission.
$600 in clothing?
Yeah, Talbot clothing, yes.
Or what's the $291 for? More clothing?
No, the $291 is truck parts.
Oh, more truck parts.
Yeah,
Okay.
more truck parts. Lots of truck parts.
Okay. Did you pick up any alcohol or tobacco?
No, sir, no.
Do you have any cannabis? Anything with THC in the vehicle?
No, sir, no.
Right. Do you have any food, plant, animal related products like dirt, firewood?
No, sir, no.
Okay. Do you have any weapons, firearms?
No, sir, no.
Currency greater than $2,000 Canadian?
No,
Alright, did you remember to open the parcels to make sure they're all the
I
right
sure
stuff?
did, yes.
Perfect. Alright, just park on the left, in the undercover area, and just come inside and pay the taxes on the difference.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, so I got a young guy, he's by the book. So he's gonna charge me tax on this one, so oh well. You win some, you lose some. So you do get these guys occasionally, but hey, there you have it, guys. That's the end of the trip. I think I got enough fish oil to get home, so happy times. Yeah, so I'll show you the unloading of the beast with Alice, my My famous Alice. So I might include unloading this transmission with Alice for giggles. But anyway.